Everybody get up, it's time to slam now. We got the real jam going down. Welcome to the Space Jam. Here's your chance, do your dance at the Space Jam. Alright.
Growing up, I didn't go to a regular Christian church. I sort of grew up in the Jehovah's Witness church. Both my parents were Jehovah's Witness, and things got bad and they got divorced. And that caused my dad to move to Fort Wayne, and my mom stayed here. And so I'd see my dad on the weekends and stay with my mom during the weeks. And so Sundays, we'd go to a church called Pathway in Fort Wayne, and that's kind of how I got the feel of like what a church is like. And it was a lot different from Jehovah's Witness church because like you do worship at like this kind of church. When I was in 8th grade, my dad moved to Oklahoma, and so I didn't really go to Pathway ever. And my mom was really nervous to go to church, so she didn't go anywhere with me or anything like that. So then, after a long period of time, Grant Armstrong kept asking me to come to youth group, and I didn't go to kickoff that year. I don't know why, but he still just kept asking me to come. So I went the next week, and it was just awesome. Everyone there was just great. I really basically came because a lot of people that I wanted to know were here, like upperclassmen and people that I didn't know very well that were more popular, and just it seemed like a good place to come and get to know those people. But it really wasn't for the right reason. I don't know. I still remember Luke's talk from that very first night that I came, from Luke 6:27 about loving your enemies and just doing good to them even though they don't do good to you. And so after going to youth group for a while, I went to Sunday mornings. I started around January, and I finally got my mom to come with me, and that was a big part of me being able to come because I couldn't drive. But youth group was going on a mission trip, and I didn't really want to go because that was taking a week out of my summer, and that just did not seem fun, taking a week out of my free time. So I said no, but a person had dropped out of going to the mission trip, and Luke asked me if I wanted to go, and I just decided that I honestly needed to do this to grow in my faith, because me not wanting to go because I was going to waste a week of my summer is just, that's selfish. So I went. I left behind a lot of things that I use every day, and that was really hard, but that just helped me become closer to God and use a lot more time for Him and for all the other people on the mission trip, and that just, it really helps you see like what God's doing for you without all the other distractions and stuff. And the night of the foot washing just completely changed everything. Like, we had that, and then afterwards we went upstairs to our worship room, and everyone was just meditating and praying for each other and stuff, and there was so much like love in the room, and you couldn't help but like cry because it was just so strong, your feelings that night, and it was just amazing. Because of the impact that I had from the mission trip, I really wanted to commit and let everyone know that I was a Christian, so I got baptized August 12th this year. Since getting baptized, I just have been trying to balance my priorities and make sure that Christ is in the center of everything I do, and just not let cheerleading become the number one thing. Looking back on the last year, I definitely would not be where I am today if God hadn't worked through Grant Armstrong and had him invite me to Sunday night youth group. I am Jade Shoppell, and I have collided with Christ.
Everybody get up, it's time to slam now. We got the real jam going down. Welcome to the Space Jam. Here's your chance, do your dance at the Space Jam. Alright.